Atticus. Yes. I like everyone, but I love Atticus. Waking in the velvet rose, you discover you were robbed during the night. Your, your misfortunes continue with the discovery of a gruesome murder in the night, and a talk with the always unpleasant Jimmy, who suggests there's a way for you to make good on your debts to Molly. Hades. I thought waking up was a hand with the hangover and finding out that I got rooked was bad enough. Finding a dead body, getting lectured by Clem, being confronted by Jimmy, the face must be taking joy in tormenting me. Any road. I'm to see Monty and Dr. Wainsworth. Farmers should be at the tavern, whereas the latter is likely at Nandy's shop. Lots to take care of, but I mustn't forget who I am. Atticus the Minotaur. I should seek out more gin bottles. That should take the edge off the rigmarole. Really? It's been a minute. Let's see. Settle your debts. Nah. Busy Nandy's shop. Pay off the rent. The old crone. Orphans. Missing flat purse. Neil's Lambert. Oh yeah. Find a secret keeper. Someone who witnessed one of the killings. Is it actually locked? Every door that's blocking my way, there's an oxidized chain and a padlock over the hasp. Should be a soft job so long as this lock isn't rustled through. Let's break it. Swords. This is I wonder where it leads. Into the warehouse. Button coffer. A Duffy old coffer. Looks like it's been looted recently. Any road, nothing for me here. Manhole cover. Could be someone's hiding place. Oh, better off finding a tool. Seriously? Name a trunk. A brass battered traveling trunk with sturdy corners. Fit for a long voyage. There's 10 inside, I'm sure of it. But the padlock has a card still shackled. Try to pick the lock. That's a success. With a raspy click, the tumbler finds the shear line, but as soon as I turn the cylinder, the entire plug slides out. Blast, there's a catch on the inside, but no way of reaching it. I could try to force it, but I'd rather not make a bloody racket. And why not? The Benjamin is gone now. No one else to worry about is there. I'll get this open later. Oh there, automaton. How are operations? It's Harold, sir, and operations are proceeding on optimal capacity. Meaning? The hounds were distilling gin with heat from my boiler. But lately, someone went and put a stop to it. Going against the docklands, that's bold. Who was it, Hera? Assessing, standby, memory check failure. I am sorry, sir. I couldn't tell you, even if I knew. She probably lying. We know that from Otto. She has some kind of autonomy. Fair enough, I suppose. It matters little enough any road. This means less moonshine for me. Is that something I can do for you? No, I suppose not. Save, because we may. I'm probably going to reload this. Try to break it. Oh, great. Oh, that means the rolls we need later will be crap. Challenging the sum of total of my physical strength. My hammer fist does pitifully against the deadbolt. But at least I've asserted myself. Always good to get the blood pumping. Barmy old trunk must be a good stash if I can't get inside. That sucks. Didn't we? Oh, that sucks. Moody crate. Watching a sword game. It's too dreadful to smile to bother with. Where was the rope? A length of braided horsehair. Still in. I can use this to get the man cover off. It is in a bad state, but it might work with a proper tie. We're taking it. See? A dice of wrought iron loosened by a crack. I've got a tool to open this. It's a heavy bugger, even with the tool. The rope should do. Seriously? That's a failure. The rope is too brittle. It turns into pieces when I try to make a knot. I need the right tool, then I can slide it free. No, let's try. Doesn't hurt in trying. I guess it's gone. He doesn't really have much. We do have her. Go to the source. We do have Clara's gun. That's something. Blocked passage. I'm pretty sure he can't unblock. A water of bricks and rotting plants blocking the way through. Oh, come back with an axe that'll do the trick. I've run into more daunting obstacles. Just have to give this a wide berth. I think we're at 100. Yeah. Oh, I see a flash. First, let's do this. Can we go this way? Oh. Oh yeah, the flash. still need a witness. And I do want to go in here. All the engineers in there. Alright, let's do the barrel first. Then the barrel up. A barrel teeters here, risking remuneration should it tumble from this angle. First blast. There we go. So I want to hit a bottle back here. It looks like a nostrum. Smells from the dangerous, at least to the inexperienced. Might be useful. We're not carrying anything. Monster store of high carbon steel. So this is the end of my underground road. Crevens, there's no getting through. No escape from the stranger this way. You need a key for the door. Why would we escape from the what? Interesting. Let's see if he'll have anything to say. Navy locker, are you going to be upset? A wooden locker with steel dial was embossed instead of the senior servant. Alright, 6 bottle of gin. 1 engineer. A cyclops stands spoken at the controls. Looks like he has as much as I've dealt with to do with them as I do. Oi, what the hell are you? I'm no lowly engineer. I'm the captain of the pump house. So you best state your business. Double quick. Having already escaped the sewers, I can find myself drawn extraordinarily back. I'm just looking for the way out. I have this feeling of deja vu. Pump house is shut tight. No way back the way you came, now scram. Some of us has work to do. That's fine. So we don't have anything to open that lockbox or the manhole, which sucks. Let's just go to Beggar Street. Oh, that must have been the gin thing. Nope, I don't think it was. Actually, no, let's go to Nandy first. Beggar's Lane. Did we talk to everyone at the orphanage with Atticus? Can we... Is it back running? Yep. Back running. Well, it looks like that smelly old corpse was hauled off. Perhaps for the first time, the weeks of city sanitation are turning. Charity flyer. We need to start talking to people. Why do we come with him when it's always a different set of people? Oh, but he can go up the stairs? Oh. Part of his clothes, most likely because of the murder. But that certainly makes it easier to resist my temptation. Clem. Here's an old friend, an honest minotaur. Probably should turn and scamper. Oh wait, what just happened? Ha! Here's an old friend, an honest minotaur. Should I revisit our common affection for hard liquor? No, that's exactly why I should turn tail and scamper. Recall the other night? Do I want to get robbed again? Just a wee tipple. For Christ's sakes, no, Atticus. Probably know what became of Ariana by now. Poor thing, torn to shreds at the hands of the courtesan killer. Place won't be the same without her. And what was the... Another one for the okra on this one about my drinking. Calvin? Were you wearing those horns last time we met? Can't remember. He seems a titch less amicable than last I saw him. Maybe it's the bottle of absinthe? Green poison masquerading as a beverage. I have to ask, is it working? I've heard it would give a man visions if he had to summon to down enough of it. Here's a man who knows his drink. Yes, it grants me visions, direct access to the black well at the bottom of my being, where I dredge up my deepest, most profound literary witticisms. Well, you certainly sound serious, though I can't say that I've heard of you. Quell surprise. You might know me as a penny poet, but of course you haven't heard of Calvin Quill, poet extraordinaire. Do you know why our language like this, unknown and unsung? Perhaps you would be gracious enough to explain? The answer is naked, unforgivable ignorance. Naturally, I prefer to the publishing monopoly of Paternoster Row. You see, those crumbling fossils, when they're not counting the weeks until the lion pits take them, refuse to acknowledge my works. 3 small collections and 1 chapbook comprising an entire gross of poems. Is there no way you could publish without their assistance? In this world obsessed with material goods, corporal objects, things of the earth, of dirt, briefly, no. My very brilliance condemns me to poverty. Listen, you seem like a fellow who keeps an ear to the cobbles. How about these courtesan murders? Knowing some of the classier call girls shack up at the Bell Jar Hotel, I shall wonder if the coppers have been nosing around there. The Bell Jar Hotel. I don't know anything about it, but I do live there. Of course, at the Bell Jar, that is. That's why I found this place so troubling. These news so troubling. Poet or no, he doesn't know a thing about lying. He's practically trembling. Okay, let's go. Come now, be a sport. I'm not accusing you of anything. Tell me what you know, and you won't hear another word about it, I promise. Yes, well, naturally I'm not guilty of anything, but a person of my station must be careful not to run his mouth. As I said, I room at the Bell Jar in the broom closet. My quarters are between a pair of rooms and from either side. I've heard neither a licentious transaction occur. The fellow is perhaps the most long-winded I've ever met. One night, last month, it was the day before the penny papers declared another victim. I heard the voices of two girls quite clearly, followed not long after by a commotion. I called it a cat fight and strained my ears for the evening. Interesting. That was all you heard? Yes. Well, no. There was another odd sound as well. A deep kind of growling? One of them, perhaps. Or it could have been a buyer who was patronizing both ladies at once. Oh, wait. I wonder if it's the matron of this place that's killing the people. The courtesans. I hope not. Bloody hell. Here we go. There is a century dystonomy to modern man's sexuality. But I'm sure you're aware. The constant tension between societal expectation, cravat, top hat, the daily broadside, and the primal urge of our common ancestor, the ape man, when a red-blooded being finds those primal urges satisfied. Wait, there's another one of them. Huh. Well, he's a Darwinist. Beyond that, I can't make head of tails of what he's on about. Okay, enough. That's all I need to know. Right. Toodaloo then. That was some help, but not really any help at all. Something rather strange at the bell jar, but didn't actually see anything. Come on, Calvin. And why wouldn't he tell Clara this? Alright, let's go down actually. Not there. Let's go to Nandy and the Bell Jar Hotel. Let's do the Bell Jar Hotel first. Chair newspaper. Eli, the carousel newspaper. Here's a newspaper, the story about the courtesans, but I already read this. Nothing else to do with it. I just put the hope up. And into Bell Jar we go. Oh well, we know Clara isn't here. Well, she shouldn't be here. Oh, we were here before. Fancy rug, tea service, flower pot, concierge. There's Sorry, the Bell Jar's hardworking concierge, a pleasant enough person unless she's on her backside, like I have. Can't recall the incident, but I'm sure I was settled. The result being banned from the hotel indefinitely. Atticus Daly. This is promising. No name calling or threats to involve the police. Not yet, at least. Inveigle your way back into her good graces. Oh, So good to see you again, Sori. I haven't forgotten the temporary ban you implemented, but I'm happy to say I have my vices under control now. I'm a new Minotaur. Yes, I suppose it's been long enough. Your ban is officially lifted. What can I do for you? How have you been? How's the hotel business? Business has been going resonantly well. Thank God no one's been murdered here at least. I'm still working long hours, much too long in fact, but I can't find anyone else who I trust to do the job. And thus the bell jar. We just told her we were a new person. Do you have any gin? Afraid not. It's the same licensed stuff you can find anywhere. How about a cigarette instead? Yes, please. And thank you very much. You're welcome. But I'm in short supply, so don't come back here begging me for more. All it takes to the bricks again. Ta-da for now. Unless you're going to help us with something else. What if she leaves her? That's a good idea, actually. But what would make her leave her desk? Loitering in high-end establishments wouldn't be wise of me. Banned from the bell jar or not, I shouldn't push my luck. Can we at least look at let's look at the guest book. It's chock full of reputable names. I'll be sure to force. Do we have some? When did we get that? Sword, herring, the ring, box, key. Oh, we do. Save. I really don't know if I want to give it to her, but offer it to her. How about a dram of the good stuff? I mean, it helps pass the long dark hours of the night. Yes, thank you. I take it like a spoonful now and then. Don't want to develop a habit, you know. Oh no, I hope I don't get her hooked. As long as you know what you're doing. Don't worry, I won't let it get out of hand. I know plenty of people who would intervene if I went too far. After all, who would run the hotel if I became an addict? That's a fine point. I can't imagine a place without you. That's rather kind of you. And since you're here, why don't you take these off my hands? I don't have much of a sweet tooth myself. Tori presents me a box of candies, French according to the label. These come from the continent. Pabajero sells them when he can get them. I guess we're leaving. Ta-ta for now. Well, she used it before. It's not up to us. Okay, well that. Let's leave. That's annoying. Third square. I thought she would at least leave or something. What do we need the candies for? Pet broker. A real-life minotaur at my humble stall. Marvelous. Can I ask, how much are you influenced by the cow or bull side of your deposition? Reply by saying you maintain a balance between man and beast. I spent my whole life balancing my animal instincts against my reason as a man, but who can say different after all? An erudite observation, my friend. I am Sir William Rathbone, and this here's Dulcimer. Is Dulcimer the ostrich or the monkey? Why, the monkey, dear boy. What kind of name is Dulcimer for an ostrich, I ask you? Of course. Did you capture all these creatures yourself? My good sir, I most definitely did, but none of these docile creatures can compare to the Siberian tiger I wrangled in the Orient. Bloody cat tore my left arm clean off. It was too mangled to reattach. If you look closely, you can see the replacement is a stitch off, color in a full 0.3 inches shorter. This lunatic's more of a magpie than a man. He's the one who should be in a cage. Do you mind if I ask how you came by your knighthood, Sir Rathbone? Sir Willard. Not at all. You won't be surprised to hear it was in service of the Queen. He's right about that. I don't believe I'll find anything so unsurprising in at least a month in the past week. One of the royal family summer homes in Aberdeenshire, I believe it was, had an infestation of cockroaches. Very unusual for the location, but wherever they waved their antenna, Dictyoperia is a dashly difficult species to root out. I just squashed a lot of them with a few stumps of the old hoof. Now then, I had a solution no one else could offer. The humble armadillo. It happened to be a mated pair on hand and loaned them to the royal family to help with the pest problem. When they hadn't seen a single cockroach in a month, I was knighted. Can you give me a rundown of your inventory? My inventory consists of exactly these animals you see before you: tortoises, badgers, owls, ravens, jackdaws, the lot. So there's a pair of elephants I was forced to move to a barn out in Gravesend. A Bobby gave me a ticket for bringing them into town. Public nuisance, he said, if you believe it. A fine range of animals you have here, sir, but I am not in the market for a pet. Precisely understandable, my dear Minotaur. It costs nothing to gaze upon these beasts. Oh, that's a tiger. Many a wonder of the world are on display here, imprisoned, I mean. Painter, motor car. The butcher. Out taking the air, are we? Lovely for it. Can I assume you're the Gavin Dawson mentioned in the signage? Well, ain't you a bright one, especially for a bull man? But don't fast yourself. We got all the beef we need at the moment. That was completely... We're leaving. Well, it was good to see you, but I better be on my way. They were so nice to everyone else. So annoying. It's the candies? Yeah. Trainer of portraits if I had to guess, but with a single eye. To work their perspective might be a tricky business. Art is an avenue of expression forever close to me. I apprenticed to a stonemason once. I must have dashed my knuckles a dozen times the day I lasted. Good day, madam. I am Atticus Daly. I take you're a painter. That I am. And one of the best in London. Tutka Lincoln is my name. I appreciate portraits, as you can see. Coming in her accent. Your accent is unfamiliar. It's not any flavor of British that I know. That's because I'm not from England. I migrated from America not that long ago. Certain factions in that country made it difficult for a woman of my color and my number of eyes. I could say something similar about England. You have my sympathy. Thank you. I am much obliged. Say, aren't you the one who decorated Little Rob's cast? I am. I did in exchange for a week's supply of newspapers. Plucky little fellow. You know, I met one of your fellow artists in similar streets, except that you seem to be enjoying at least some measure of success. Calvin Quill, penny poet extraordinaire? That scoundrel. My, but he does get around. Forgive me. Calvin and I shared a fling in the past. More than one, actually. If I had to guess, the relationship is still ongoing. He's such a flighty, mopey thing, yet I somehow find the combination of raw passion and fragile ego endearing. Odd to see that one of the best painters in London flocking her work on the streets. It is. There are few professions where one doesn't begin at the bottom, unless one is lucky enough to have financial backing. Then again, artistic talents cannot be faked with money. That is one advantage to my trade, Mr. Daly. The work is to judge on merit alone. Can you paint my portrait? Oh, I'm afraid perhaps another time. I don't have that. Oh well, I'm never hard to find. She was a delight, though. Storm drain. It connects with the source system at the east end. Not much here, but a gremlin trickle of water. If you're like your... we don't know their brothers yet. Well, me Cully, what are you staring? Walk away. I haven't the time to argue with a greengrocer. Come on then, scat. You remind me of my brother anyway, and I was soon to be friends with a pit viper. Your brother a prat just like you at this point. See? Let's go in the shop.